Welcome to the age of absolutism. I'm going to show you guys a quick trick to get our absolutism to max. Right now our absolutism max is only 84, so we need to get rid of our mana privileges still. Now, what we're going to do next, this only works if you're playing a half-state meta. You wouldn't want to unstate otherwise, of course, if you were not playing a half-state meta. Now, make sure you don't unstate your trade company, so you can sort here. So make sure you, if you're doing this, don't do that. But unstate everything, except your trade companies, of course. Don't want to throw those away. So now that's done, this is a little bit of a tedious part, because for some reason it doesn't work, the macro really doesn't show it, but you want to basically lower autonomy everywhere, like so. And this is going to be a pretty manual process, so it is a bit painful, just a fair warning. You can see I'm just clicking this plus button everywhere, essentially. And again, this only works if you're playing the half state. Make sure you're careful not to restate your trade cities here, but we want to state everything else that isn't a trade city. Once you state up everything except your things, you're actually going to do the same process again, so unstate everything and then restate it. So I like to just unstate it all again, and then restate it all again. So let a month tick, and you'll notice you should be able to now, basically decrease autonomy everywhere. So you're going to go through and, decrease autonomy wherever you can. And of course, this is going to be a nice, long process of clicking. And do remember, this is going to cause rebels. I mean, we're no strangers to rebels so far in this campaign, so it just kind of is what it is. And there we go. So I got my absolutism to 99 to start. That's obviously basically maxed. It'll be maxed in like a half a year or so. I'm going to show you guys how to trigger current country, but I don't think you necessarily have to trigger it if you don't want to. It's totally like optional. But for the sake of the video, I will show you guys how you could do that. Kind of want to attack somebody small when you want to trigger current country, because you don't want it to be like some war that's going to be dragged out. So that's kind of why I'm like hesitating. Like, where's a war that I can do that's very controlled? I need to build some universities. I totally forgot this. You got to build 5 universities when the age starts. So I'm going to build 5. And you need one in Koenigsberg for mission, I believe. So just build one like Koenigsberg and Danzig if you can. But just build 5 is the important part. So I want to get that age objective done for the extra admin efficiency here. Okay, ships are here, so we're ready to kill Venice. We're going to grab a claim on Venice, and then we'll just go to war with them. And jump into that. It should be really easy. We have our navy here, so they obviously can't really do anything about it. If you look here, you're going to need to arrest at least 1, stab less than 3. So I'm going to need to lose some stability. And since I have diplomatic, I can't just do a royal marriage break. I think I don't really know the best way, but this is a way of doing it. Just no CB, a random native. That will drop your stability. Basically, there should be a call to peace straight away or relatively soon. I can turn, well, I don't know if I can turn my maintenance off necessarily, but I can turn my ships off at least. So he's unconditionally surrendered, and that's what we want. Basically, it's going to increase our it's going to make our nation mad because we're not going to end the war. I guess our true center was France. I didn't even notice this in the last episode, but France betrayed me. And people leaving coalition, that's really good. I do want to attack other people. You'll see that my war exhaustion is really starting to tick. Well, it's kind of slow, but yeah, the coalition's dead here, so that's really nice. Gives me the opportunity to attack other people if I want to. I'm going to war with Bohemia here. Just, might as well doing something while I'm sitting here. I'm trying to trigger current country, but also I want to, obviously want to get rolling with things. And I have the chance to eliminate 2 more nations here. I was Hungary declaring on him too. Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna get there in time. I guess it's now just what can I get in the war? I hate this scenario that the minigame you play with the AI. You're like, who can sneak the more provinces? But hey, at least we're Tech 17. I'm gonna get Unhumanist now as my next idea group, just because it's gonna be super helpful with the kind of revolts we've been dealing with. We should be getting our unrest should be getting there. So now that we want to arrest, the disaster should be triggering now. Here we are. So you'll see that this is now triggering, and you can't let your national unrest go back below 1 or it'll stop triggering and it will have to restart completely. So just keep that in mind. It's going to take a, fair bit of time to trigger. You could try to do other things. It just depends how, what situation you're in. If you can kind of like just ignore it and keep conquering, then that's acceptable. It just kind of depends where you're at. Of course, I'm just going to grab this province here. And yeah, we're going to be in a stalemate situation here. I don't know, I just take what I can. I'll just take like what I can take. More or less here, what you want to do is make sure you get enough war exhaustion that you comfortably can end the war. Like, I'm probably good to end the war. So I'm just going to do that. Because I don't want it to tick up like in forever, necessarily. Oh, I'm overextended though. No. I don't want to be, I'm going to concentrate here. Like, I don't want to be overextended. There we go. Here come the million rebels from lowering autonomy everywhere. A lot of particulars rebels here. So I'm trying to keep my guys like somewhat spread out because like rebels. Try to have like, a good bit of guys everywhere. You might need them. I'm gonna end the war here with this, native here. Just eventually they'll just wipe peace. Of course, we will be having rebels pretty much everywhere. I mean, our nation is like super, high on national unrest because we intentionally did that. So obviously it's going to be a little bit taxing to your rebels scenario. Once we trigger the court and country, we don't have to, we can lower our war exhaustion or what have you. This should trigger in about like a year or so. We got our admin efficiency here though. That's going to be nice just as our first splendor ability. So here we go. We got this court and country to trigger. You're going to hit I am the state. It's going to lower your max absolutism. But if you're above, I believe it's 60 absolutism by the end of the disaster, you get plus 20 max to the end of the game. So that's kind of the whole point of us doing this. And now that I've done this, I'm just going to lower my, get my war exhaustion so it's not terrible. And I guess, they're still mad at me because I'm overextended, but it is what it is. And mark the date down because it's going to last for 10 years and it doesn't really give you a good indicator of when, how much time has passed. If you don't mark it down, you're going to feel like it's never ending. But what's going to happen is you're going to get a bunch of events that trigger periodically that'll be like rebels. And that's kind of more or less what it is. It's just rebels. But what this might let you do is actually take the mana privileges again if you want them. So you get events like this. This is kind of an example. You're just going to basically get unrest a bunch of places. You're going to have to fight some rebels. And that's just going to be like your life for the next 10 years. Now, you can go to war while you're doing this. It just depends on, how comfortable you are with that. Like, the rebels are going to show up. There's certain events I wouldn't take, like disloyal officers. Like, don't lose the 20 armor tradition. It's fine. Just lose the absolutism. The only downside with going to, like, any big war is that, like, your absolutism lowered, so it's, like, almost not worth it in a way. It's kind of just, like, a lot of times just, like, hang out and suffer for 10 years. Fight the rebels, fight the real war. It's really not that important that you conquer during this time. You're kind of setting yourself up for success in the future anyways. I will say that you don't need to trigger court and country, and oftentimes I won't. I'm more of just doing it as an example. You don't really need the mana privileges. You have like level 5 advisors by this point in the game, and there's an argument to be made that it's not worth it. Cause yeah, I'm just kind of like sitting. Yeah, you're kind of hostage into like dealing with a lot of rebels, and also I got this humanist idea here that's indirect rule. It's super nice for the years of separatism. Oh goodness, it's time for the blessed 665. Love to see it. In fact, like if I'm putting my guy in my army today, start drilling, and there might be an accident. I like how Burgundy makes more money than me. Jerk, he's sucking up all my trade. Yeah, Burgundy casually making the second most money in the game. Yeah, the Ottomans are actually doing incredibly well. I probably should have slowed them down a bit, but they've been conquering. It's okay, it's a good endgame boss for us to fight later. I believe we have about 3 more years of this disaster. We're just trying to kind of speed through it. Ooh, our heirs even got years of separatism. I gotta die immediately so I can get all the nice things. So I do want to prepare to go to war with England pretty soon too. He's definitely the next target. Once I take all the English trade, we're going to be rich. That's kind of where we're going towards. So I know it's this year, so like we're almost free from the pain. So there we go. The corn country's over. We get this nice plus 20 max absolutism. Pretty nice. Although you notice our absolutism is a little bit low right now because we still need to get absolutism up to max now. But that will be nice because obviously our maximum is like way bigger, and so we could potentially assign more privileges out now and stuff like that. I'm gonna dev for Crown Land here just to get my in a better spot, I guess you could say. I want to be at 70. There we go. So I'm getting my yearly absolutism now as well. But I should be. I think what do we get now? 2.5 a year. So it would still take 4 years to get to 100 again. But we may, find other ways to speed that along. I'm just gonna go to war with England here, and yeah, we're just gonna jump right into that cleansing of heresy. I'll grant the integration policy. Now that I have the extra, room to do that, I should speed up, the process. We're 80% with Burgundy. We just need to, if we kill England here and we integrate Burgundy, we're gonna be in the trade, which is gonna be in the money. If you guys are enjoying this, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to hit 5,000 subs by the end of the year. If you guys would help me with that, that would be awesome. You guys have been great though so far, so thank you guys for everyone that's for the support. Oh right, we're at war with Milan. Come on, Milan, don't be allies to that guy. He's a loser. I'm just gonna go those guys have no general. I think that's just a dub for me right there. Retreat. Okay, I guess we'll just siege out more stuff since he's retreating. Okay, I'm losing the war mainland for sure. Why I might be winning on the island, but I'm losing over here. Milan's actually kind of strong. Brittany, just go home. There's a Milan that I need Burgundy to deal with. Burgundy is actually stronger than me. It's the facts. I'm gonna get Brittany out of the war and have him annul with England, Austria, just everybody. He shouldn't be allowed to have friends. Yeah, we're getting murdered down here. We just got stack wiped. It's just kind of a disaster. In mainland, so I don't have any guys to deal with it, but Like, I don't want Milan. Milan's actually a thorn in my side. Got a lot of guys. It's annoying, but Burgundy will start dealing with it, and I'm recruiting up a force as well. It's just kind of been a nuisance to deal with. I'll send like 75 guys down there this time, so I'm prepared. But I do want a harsh trade just for my absolutism to be maxed. I need it to be maxed before the war ends, preferably. That way I'm actually getting the, you know, absolutism I should have. And you guys are dead here. Look at that. Huge L there. I'm gonna get down here with my 75 guys. Oh, he's running. He's booking it for that capital or something. I don't know what he's doing. A nice murder there. Running him down to just continuously. I mean, it is a show superiority war, so the battles are good. Ooh, we won a big battle against Milan, though. And Milan wants to go home now. But I want him to... I need him to annul with England. That's fine. I'll just have Milan annul with England, and that's one problem that I don't have to deal with anymore. Definitely want all of the English trade. That's like my main objective in this war. I'm going to take one province in the New World just so I could land guys there prior to the war starting. So I've recovered all of the trade from the English Channel now. And we basically need to recover our freaking manpower now. Core this all up, and yeah, you gotta remember, you gotta individually click it. Don't ever hit core all, or you're just gonna throw away all your points. Almost to tech 20, so we could technically form Germany relatively soon. My next reform, and I'm gonna pick this national unrest and years of separatism. It'd be the dream if I could turn my maintenance off. Like, actually almost could. So I really want to actually save some money up and like let my manpower recover. So we're gonna try to, we're attempting to do that. We're going to provoke a revolt here. And apparently it's just Estonia that's mad. Well, I'm gonna march all the way over to Estonia now. I'm hoping that with humanists I won't have to deal with rebels like as well, basically the rest of the game. And not as much. Okay, so now that I've got that's all good. So I'm gonna turn off my maintenance now and just collect some money, I suppose. So the priorities, I really need to upgrade Berlin, which I guess I'll start doing now. So I'm out of loans, not inflated. We're just gonna be collecting some money. No, not my talent. Please, not the 665. Oh, the mercy, the mercy. I literally will just abdicate as soon as it lets me, because I want that 665 to rule. I'm getting rank 2 of this great project here. Before I do any major wars, though, I want the situation with Burgundy to be wrapped up. Basically, a few months away. I'm just gonna hang out. I actually think I'm over gov cap, aren't I? I am indeed over gov cap. Well, you gotta start building a couple more buildings then. I'm gonna be really over gov cap as soon as I inherit Burgundy. But I'm almost to Miltech 20, or yeah, Avon 22, so it's like, it's not a bad time to just like wait for things right now. Even half stating everything, it's like I'm still running into problems. We annexed Burgundy. So we're gonna state everything that we just received. Obviously, we don't want to be paying a fortune for those states. But yeah, we're gonna have to sort out those problems with inheriting this guy. But not inheriting it, freaking had to annex him over the million years. But I bet we're way over gov cap now. Oh yeah. That's not good. It wasn't supposed to be that bad. We also have way too many guys now in our army. I'm just gonna get rid of a lot of them. But hey, we recovered the manpower at least, so that's pretty freaking cool. I'm just like, I'm just gonna get rid of most of anything he had as an army. Turn this into a new stack of guys and turn this one into just remove it. You know, it's fine. I think we have 200 guys now, yeah. So because I don't want to be like losing money or anything like that. This feels like also too many forts here. There's so much development over here. No wonder I'm freaking a billion over gov cap. Well, this poses a little bit of a problem. I mean, I think it'll be okay. It's just kind of like, yeah, it's interesting. We're super over gov cap now. I'm like, I obviously need to build government buildings in a ton of places, but I'm gonna basically I'm gonna save money and do that for a minute. I make a lot of money a month, but yeah, I think what we're gonna have to do is just save a ton of money for these government buildings. Yeah, we're at 1545 of 1260 though. Which does us no favors. We lose a ton of avid efficiency. I think once we get like a bunch more buildings in here, so we're just gonna chill and build. And oh, finally, my 665 is ruling the nation. The dream. Yes, we love to see it. Okay, well, where is this gonna be? Friesland. That's like somewhere up here. I don't want to talk to it yet. But I think I can move my trade capital now too, so I could just move it to like London. And I should probably transfer trade now from Lubeck. I got a mission down though. Global, okay, like nice. Ooh, cool. Trade efficiency plus 15% for some years. I'm gonna turn off my maintenance again and just go back to my. Yeah, I make a way more money now that I inherited Burgundy. Like I'm making 250 from trade. Love to see that. That's gonna build up our government buildings pretty fast. I just want to rake in some money for a little bit. It's making almost 500 a turn now. Once I have my once I have my tech 20, it's like things will be looking a little bit better. I'm building government buildings everywhere, but it's like I'm running out of government buildings to build. I don't even have that many more to build. Just gonna save for my tech to 20. We're just gonna we're gonna hang out until this truce expires with England. 2 more years. And it's not like a race. If you guys are trying to follow along and do world conquest, it's not like a race. There's plenty of times you can just hang out and do nothing and just like collect money like I'm doing right now. I'm just like, oh man, the money. I want to just sit around and collect money. That sounds like the dream. That's what I'm doing. I'm finally gonna grab this to rank 3, or rather get it going. I'll use a little bit of manpower, but just gonna be chilling, collecting money, paying for that to go forward. But I'm gonna save all my points for Tech 20. Basically, I need to wait for Tech 20 so I can get this gov cap, because that is a problem right now. There we go. I could form Germany, but it's probably not the best idea to do it straight away. Like I should form Sardinia first. Oh yeah, my nation's really stable now, because humanist is the dream. And we're just about to get this upgraded to rank 3. That's upgraded to rank 3. So we get a little bit more max effective absolutism. I think it's like 2.5 it translates into. You can see, it's that's 3%. So that translates into 3% here. You can see I now have 53%. I'm gonna pull like all my guys to fight Spain though. The entire army is gearing up. But it's like, it's awkward to fight Spain because it's like, will I get military access even? I mean, either way, we're just gonna cleanse the heresy on Spain and see what happens. Hopefully it's not terrible. France, can we just like, can I have military access, please? Oh, he'll actually do it. Good. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to force feed. This is probably like a war that's a little bit big. All right, so we see the first sighting of this guy. And let's just, I guess, our good general is busy. Can we get a new Chad general? The answer is no. All right, no. Okay, they all suck. We're gonna crush them in this battle, I would think. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a nice win there. Kind of. I lost like an equal amount of soldiers. But we got war scores, so I guess we can't complain. Well, we can complain. Okay, we can always complain. Oh, this is a disadvantaged battle, isn't it? But I'm Prussia. I deserve to win these, right? Oh, no. Okay, I can't just... God damn it. Yeah, we're going to group up into a massive death stack now. I'm coming for you, guy. That's right. I'm going to chase him down. Let's go. One guy, Brittany. That guy's dead. That guy's very dead. Oh, that guy's very dead, too. Oh, France, I've found you. Not really France, but Spain. Spain, I've found you. That's right. Sound the retreat. I'm tempted to just slacken now, honestly. Like, that's probably the way. Just slacken early. Because this is going to be a very costly, like, war to manpower. This is the mountains. It's a hills. It's still kind of bad. Maybe we win these, though. Yeah, we do. I mean, I took a lot more losses, but I got these guys freed up now, though, too. We need to not stack so much. Oh, good. The Siege of Rome's over. They have guys down here? Of course they do. No, we're not going to make it. That's not good. We're charging into that battle. We're not going to make it to reinforce. Maybe with the force march we make it, actually. Yeah. Oh, no, he makes it. With 1 million guys. Okay, whatever. It's actually a hard war. What I'm hoping for is to catch these guys like in a fort or something. So I don't think I make it over there in time. I guess I'm already committed to that battle. That was not intentional, but I'll take it, I guess. And so I moved to +5 advisors everywhere here, just because I can afford it. You know, making quite a bit of money. Making about 471 now. Pretty massive battle here taking place, but I think we'll win. At what cost? Those 59,000 soldiers. Oh no. Rough. Although we are gonna get to his capital on the on the bright side. We're gonna salt that down. I mean that's use that real fast. We gotta like go back and deal with stuff or something. I don't know. War's a little more complicated than it first appeared to be, because this is like I'm fighting a lot of guys. I really want to catch this guy. There he is. He loses no war score and retreats instantly. I'm gonna go farm war score over here though. Don't get sieged thing. Oh my god. Annoying. We'll siege it instantly back, but need to get my manpower is like completely gone. I just need war score at this point because my manpower is shot. I need a disciplined guy. I'm gonna fish. This war seems to be taking a toll. But that's some war score. I mean, we just need to win battles, so it's like can we get like I guess we'll take a level 3 discipline that's not accepted. Can we accept Scottish culture? No, but we can accept some other cultures. Actually, we could accept Scottish culture. I'm just gonna do it so I can upgrade the Unify 0 to 5. Yeah, we've lost 1 billion guys to attrition. I mean, it's a rough war because we're fighting against Portugal and Castile, and they have a lot of colonies. But like, we have the war goal. Try to sneak to this guy's capital again, because that would be a lot of war score. It should siege out like instantaneously too. You know what? I'll just assault it. Yeah, that's some more. That's 5 war score. Like, I don't need a ton from this war. I just want some key great projects. War kind of sucks right now. I want those great projects though. I almost gonna get them. No, I don't want to fight that. I'm fighting that, whether I like it or not. Oh, we won before they got reinforcements. Luckily, I'm able to end the war with what I need. I'm gonna take Granada and Malta basically, and that's beautiful. Costly war as far as manpower and stuff, but like we'll fight him later when we're a little bit stronger. Because obviously that was like sketchier than I wanted it to be. So that's really, really good. We managed to get that done with. That's an important thing to do, is getting those great projects. Like this here is really, really good, and so is this. So the things you need to get done, but yeah, that's a little bit of a painful war. I also want to fight France. Did you rally to Japan? That's so random. Like, I'll still fight you, but like that's weird. This guy has a bunch of colonies too. Like I need to get into that colonial game. Well, you know, I have this one province over here. It's looking pretty good. So there we go. That's done. So 5% more admin efficiency now. My crown land's now 80%, so I get a little bit more reform progress growth. I'm not anywhere close to getting my last 2 reforms yet, unfortunately. I'm still slackening. I don't need to necessarily. I should probably turn off slacking now and just like recover that, you know, lost professionalism as soon as I can. Yeah, I wish I had these generals in the war, because they're actually way better than the garbage I had. I will of course upgrade, well, at least upgrade this to rank 1 as soon as possible. But I want to upgrade it to max for, you know, the real value of it. So even though that war didn't seem like we got a lot done, it's like actually we got some, you know, really important great projects out of that war. This game's actually kind of fun because there's some really tough opponents like the Ottomans. You know, it's like, this is why I like Germany/Prussia more than Austria, because Austria just feels so easy, whereas like we're in the 1650s and I still feel like that war was hard. I mean, first bit of business is recovering manpower, which we are, you know, super low on. I'd also like to recover my professionalism, because that's not ideal, but of course we have all level 5 advisors and a talented and ambitious daughter, so, you know, we know about PowerPoints over here. I'm gonna go ahead and gear up to go to war with France, just because he kind of is an easy target. He doesn't have any, well, he's allied to Japan, but I doubt Japan's gonna be over here, if I was to guess. One bit of a issue I made is my reform progress is pretty behind. Like, I'd want to be actually getting to like political absolutism like right now. That's kind of hurting. Anyhow, I think I don't think I'm gonna need a ton of. I'm hoping I'm not gonna need a ton of manpower for this war. I'm just gonna declare on France here. Maybe we'll go to 4 speeds. So far, I don't see any sign of France. Gotta check around my nation as he likes, you know, secretly got into Russia somehow. I don't know. Doesn't look like it, but you gotta be careful. Am I good enough to hunt enemy fleets? I hope so. Hunt enemy fleets. Be better than them. Are we better or are we worse? Oh, we look worse. Damn, we are just worse. Okay, don't hunt enemy fleets, guys. Not the way. Apparently I need more heavies. You guys can't just all run away, okay? Someone gets to die. Yeah, that's gonna be that's a sack wipe. Ouch. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just declare, I'm gonna go build bunch of heavies, so just have like a, you know, overwhelming amount of heavies. So I'm getting attacked here. I doubt they'll win, but we'll see. They're all fun. I mean, yeah, they're not gonna win here, but it's good effort, I guess. Yeah, I do kind of expect this war not to be, you know, not crazy hard. I definitely started this war with almost no manpower, so they're not smart, but it's just, you know, slacking solves all idiotic mistakes like that. Manpower is a bit of an issue for me right now. Well, mostly because that war with Spain was rough. I'm gonna upgrade this great project here in Malta. And I obviously don't have the money to speed it along, but I can, you know, that's a really good one to upgrade. As Prussia, there's 3 great projects to, like, must have, and that's gonna be, obviously, Berlin, your capital, for the max effective absolutism here. It's gonna be Granada for the admin efficiency, and then Malta for the war score cost or versus other religions. Just those 3 monuments are really all you need. Everything else, just like, there's good things to have, but I feel like those 3 are kind of fundamental. Getting attacked here, I guess. I'll force march over to make sure we don't lose. Okay, this war's been going on for about a year. It is a superiority war, so any battles are going to be good. And obviously I haven't lost a battle yet. Only thing I'm like at risk of losing is I'm like, gotta keep my manpower up, which I'm trying to do through slackening a little bit. But we won't slacken like too hard. And we'll like, you know, we'll recover our manpower, or I mean our professionalism eventually. I mean, my Miltech's ahead, so it's like I could probably just even pump some, like, you know, points into professionalism. So I'm not like really losing it. I'm kind of just like paying military points to keep it up. If you guys didn't know, they recently buffed professionalism, so it gives you 200% instead of 100. So you can see here you get plus 200% for slackening recruiting standards. So it's actually pretty significant. I might need some reinforcements here. Yeah, which just a little tad bit of reinforcements will help. There we go. Running the manpower it's draining for sure, but obviously we are winning. pretty decisively. It is costing us a lot of manpower. It's actually funny because he has, you know, so many colonial nations that it looks like his army's better. I guess Japan's also a thing. Maybe will Japan actually do something? Might need to check around every now and again to make sure I'm not getting like sieged out randomly. And he does have some of my trade here too, so it's kind of like a good thing to try to get that soon. Yeah, he has a little bit of my trade here. That's the only nation remaining in the English Channel trade. Gonna go murder him here, I hope. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Another easy opportunity for a battle here. I don't know what he's doing. Just giving me that free war score. Yeah, he's a superiority war, so he's not playing the smartest, doing things like that. It's kind of just like a slow and steady win. You know, it's not time consuming to fight this guy. Many forts and a lot of manpower, especially when you will go into war without manpower. You know, it's always a choice. But I figured I could win without manpower anyways, so that's kind of why I did it. Yeah, it could have been wise to just wait for manpower too. It wouldn't have been a bad call. Although the war should be just about over. Let's always make sure our buffs reset. So here, this little buff here that gives you that 10%. Just here, you can see it's negative 10% war score cost for other religions. And it would be, I'm like, it might be worth to just take out some loans just so I can get a little bit more land here. I don't know. It would be quite a bit of loans, but I also make like a ton of money. I think it's worth it. I've decided. I'm going to take out like a lot of loans just so I can upgrade the strength 3. Okay, so I took out a bit too many loans. But obviously we're now paying 47 in interest. There's a payoff for doing that, and I took one too many loans. That will result in us being able to take more land. So I think that's definitely a worthy use of loans. And I do want a couple things I want in this war as well. It'd be nice to take this just in case, if I do want to form Sardinia, Piedmont, which maybe I do, it's kind of, I don't know, but you need this state here, so I got to make sure I grab that. I think a nice path to Spain would be cool too, just in case I can't get military access otherwise. And then like my trade over here is going to be good. Paris is good. And I think that's probably fine. I do want max more scores, so I'll just keep fighting for a minute here. And let's see, is that enough now? Not quite. They're still being stubborn. One last battle to hopefully crush them completely, and that'll do it. So we'll just grab those provinces there. And I'm guessing I'm going to be overextended. Just, you know, have a feeling. Oh, definitely. I suppose I'll concentrate some dev just because I'm super overextended, and I don't really care about losing dev. But yeah, my dev is getting so high, it's like getting to the point where it's kind of hard to even concentrate. I mean, what's my dev in Berlin now? 78, yeah, it's a little bit devved. But it did help a little bit with our overextension, and of course we're going to get lots of rebels. Fortunately, Prussia doesn't have any CCR, so you kind of just have to suffer a little bit with that. It's fine though. Yep, there they go. We now have 100% trade power though in our home nodes, so that's super good. My empire's going up pretty nicely. Oh, I have Slacken on still, that's why. Oh boy. Even with the reminder, we're still stupid enough to leave Slacken on. I need a bigger reminder, apparently, Paradox. Thanks. I was like, wow, my manpower's recovering really fast. I think I'm actually having GovCap problems again. Yes, sir. See if we can build more buildings. And we're almost Tech 22, and that's where you can really take advantage of the half-state type style. We don't have that much more government buildings we can even build. We're already like in half-states everywhere, so we could double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Oh, actually, we're full states here. Let's do a little bit of cleanup. I guess there's some full states that are sneaking around here. That looks better or worse, depending on how you look at it. There we go. Yeah, we gotta stay on top of our gov situation. Even with all that, we're like barely, we're still struggling. But hey, Humanist is done, so that's a nice thing. Still debating on who to attack next. Paying off my loans actually isn't a terrible call for a little bit. Maybe I'll just do that instead. Let's turn off my maintenance just more or less for a little bit. Fix up our loans. We'll make like nearly 400 a month. Making a good like 334 from trade, so it's not too bad. We're gonna take a little bit of time just to get out of debt. Getting my tax all up. 21s, that's looking good. I have every perk done here for the Age of Absolutism. I'm gonna keep building some more ships here just because, bigger navy. Having like 100 heavies should have won most other nations in ship battles, I would hope. And I should start recruiting more guys. I'm definitely capable. We're gonna recruit like another, like 75 guys. Make it 100. 100 more guys coming in. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this session. If you guys want to see the next part, let me know by liking the video. I'll continue if it gets 200 likes. I've been kind of doing that throughout the series, and you guys have seemingly been enjoying it so far. But as always, have a great day, and thanks for watching.